right now. The Big Ten defending national championship conference, but you bring a group of 6 team in here and they want to compete. Many of these players overlooked, under-recruited, and they're coming in here today with a big chip on their shoulder. They want to prove they're just as good as the big boys. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Bruins headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he's going to try to return this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here comes Jaden Denigal. Boy, did he put up numbers last time out, threw for more than 500 yards. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Sutton. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll stop play for just a second to check on this injured Aztec. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They'll operate out of split backs. Ooh. Throwing, Imaliava. Caught in the backfield, it's Cox. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Looking for more room. The 20. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they turn it into a defensive score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And now the hit knocks it loose. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. They'll send the back in motion. Iamaleava. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Gets the back moving. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Bruins are marching down the field. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Knight. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Iamaleava to the air again. Pocket breaking down. Finds space on the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem.
He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. And the Bruins trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Throwing, Imaliava makes the catch. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Sends it back in motion. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, UCLA! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Got his man on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught behind the line. It's low. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of running room. Powers through. Big, big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aztecs. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Making side adjustments here. Play action, Imaliava. Here comes the heat. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Bruins. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point is good. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. With the catch, it's Sheffield. Bounced off his feet.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Aztecs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Got it. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here's the pressure, and down he goes. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the back. Iamaleava, right on the money. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down. And dude chose to run out of bounds.
The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. 4th down, Iamaleava. Snags it, and he's open. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. A strike downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's Iamaleava to throw. They've got the screen set up. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He wants to throw it again. Flips it out to the back. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Caught, and he's got room. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Swings it out to his running back. Could not make his way to the corner. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass. I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football. I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run, and nothing doing. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the UCLA sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the...
He's got it on the outside. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Bruins come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Quarterback may change this route. Throwing, Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Bruins want to move quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Again, it's Iamaleava. Might be looking to run. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
This D coordinator, man, he will take sacks any way he can get them. They weren't able to get it right off the bat, but tremendous job pursuing. Nice speed. Everybody keeping their eye on the QB. They're able to force him out of bounds to create that negative play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Iamaleava fires to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Past the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back, 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. Just a terrible, terrible mistake, so instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires to the wideout. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
The Bruins headed quickly to the line. Reads it, fires complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Quick release by the QB. Across the 25, he's got room. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Throwing, Iamaleava, going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Sends it back in motion. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Touchdown, UCLA! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Iamaleava on the play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. At midfield, he's got room. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Woods. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. Got a man. It's Woods. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The offense changing the play. Iamaliava unleashes to the end zone. And it's picked off for the third time today. Taking it the other way. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown Aztecs! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the back. The pull and throw off the RPO. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Over the middle with Smith. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man by himself. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. He wants to throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
He's got him. This defense getting the job done, forcing a fourth down decision. A field goal would tie it.
I'll tell you, I love the effort by the defense on that play, stopping him short of the goal line. It's now 4th down. And if this offense chooses to go for it here in this situation, can the defense come up with another big play?
Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The run inside. It's Sutton.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On the run, it's Sutton.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the UCLA sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips, popping through. But it makes sense because you have to have that good, strong base underneath you. Otherwise, you start to sail that football and miss your target.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Smith on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They move on top here in the 4th. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Just goes up and takes it away.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Running inside. It's Sutton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. Picks up the 1st down. Got a little grass. He's at the 10. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right down the middle. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Bruins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the grab. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. He'll set up to throw. Got it. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And it's good! And they take the lead inside a minute to play.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these 4th quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They're going to ride this running back. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got his man. At the 45 on his way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. with the line of scrimmage at the 37. That will leave them with a long 54-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Looking to throw on first down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense